Am I streaming? Or is it all a lie? Let's check the commands tonight. Let's check all the commands tonight. Let's check the commands tonight. Itty bitty Betty was a bad bitch. Okay. We got the crazies in the house. Alright, let's put up some meowtifications. Okay. Okay. Copy. Paste. This is right, right? She was hot, but so cold. Never ever knowing right from wrong. Oh, we got people in the chat. What's good in the hood? Hey, Ash. How are you? Hey, Rick. How you doing? How you guys doing tonight? Feeling good? You feeling good? Ash, you want to play some Valheim? Is that what you're here for? I know your tricks. You're trying to bait me into an ogre fight and run away. We got into a big fight last night. Ash and I got into a big fight, and I was crying and throwing eggs. And Ash was like, "Baby, baby, baby, I still love you, baby." And I'm like, "Oh, girl." And we got back together, and things are better than ever. Things are better than ever. Found out, I found out Ash cheated on me. I wasn't about to beat you up. I was about to dump your ass. Because what happened was there was this giant ogre, and I'm like, let's fight it. This is exciting. And Ash is like, no way. I've got my copper. I love my little copper. And he runs away. He runs away. I was annoyed. I was annoyed. I was so hungry. I was angry. I was hangry. But now I'm in a great mood. Today's been a great day because I have B stream up my laptop right now. Oh, gotcha, Rick. No worries. I mean, I know I was doing a lot of stream hopping today too, watching some Sabrina solo show. She's fantastic. She's the musician who we were listening to her album the other day. I was telling her all about it. I returned to Hero and single-handedly vanquished the beast. You did get the last hit on it, which kind of annoyed me. I think that's what it was really about. You come back. I did like I don't know 400% of the damage. Then you get 401. What the hell? The hell? How is this? How is this? I love that shiny Shizor you put in the chat, though. At everyone, I am live. Send now. Okay, Beluxy. Okay, Beluxy. Oh, I'm not going to put in her chat yet because she's still streaming. She's still streaming. Promote yourself. So how we doing? How we doing? Should we start things off with a little bit of Smash Brothers like we've been doing before? Or should we go dive right into Pokemon because we're behind? Simipour. I've been watching people play Mario Party, and now I'm even sadder I don't have Switch. Dude, I love the new Mario Party on Switch, but like no one has it. It has some of like the worst online community just because like it was popular for a week, like a lot of Nintendo games, and then just like completely fell off. So you really have to work. You really have to work to get a crew together. Rick has it. We should do it. If we can get four together with the game, I am 100% down to do it. It's just it's hard to find. It's hard to find a crew. Okay. Okay. I had the violent PC bootleg abandonware version, Pummel Party. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound Rice. That doesn't sound Heather Rice. Heather Rice, my ex-girlfriend. Not is that not a common reference to stream? Today was a good day. I'll get into it in a little second, but gotta post it in Noodles. Noodles is live, I think, or something. I don't know if she's live. I don't know if she's live. She's lovely though. Lovely lady. So yesterday was an emotional night. Got into a big blowout with Ash. We blew each other hard in that blowout. And now we're better for it. We're stronger than ever. We're stronger than ever. It was very fun until the devs abandoned it. If y'all talking about Superstars, yeah, Superstars is the one I'm talking about. That's definitely the one I'm talking about. Love that game. Love it. I John Lovitz that game. Okay. All right, so what should we do? Should we make more eggs or should we start hatching some eggs? What do you guys feel like doing? What do you guys feel like doing? I say since we already have some eggs made, we just start hatching them. Because making eggs is boring. It's fun to make eggs. But, let's see. We got this bad boy. Don't need this boy. What's wrong, Rick? Don't you like to make the eggs? Oh, making the eggs is fun. We all love to make the eggs. I say hatch them. You don't like to make the eggs? Too scared to make the eggs. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna doing that. That's what I'm doing right now. Okay, who are you hatching? Gotta go take a shower. We'll be right back. Oh man, I certainly left you dirty after last night, my friend. You get nice and wet. You loosen up, cause there might be surprise Tekken, so we can work out our problems. Clauncher. Wait, why is Clauncher here? Uh, I don't remember you. Oh no. I've mixed in my bad eggs with my good eggs. Sprigatito! A steamy hot sprigatito! Classic Italian dish, sprigatito. Oh no, the Claunchero! Why is the Clauncher here? Oh no, mamma mia! Alright, so we're gonna run around this area. Because since I found two random shinies lately, I think we should just run around this area while we're hatching. Cause like maybe we'll find another random shiny that I want. Yeah, that's the hatching way. That's the hatching way, isn't it? Isn't it always the way? Sprigatito in the city. Little kitty, Sprigatito. Tito, Sprigatito. So I want that Impidimp, and I want that Mimikyu, but that's not one because he's got the orange cheeks. He got the orange cheeks. He got the orange cheeks. When Oddish is back, I'll tell you the story of my amazing audition today. Oh, the wabbit! You know chocolate, Hector! Hector! The sexy Hector is in the house. I said, I'll tell you. Imagine you just kept singing that song and I got the shiny right away. Ricky, get the shiny right away. You got to get the shiny and then you'll be free. Oh, Ricky, Ricky, can't you see? Once you get the shiny, you'll finally be free. I can't talk about the audition until Oddish is back. You know my rules. Don't push me beyond my limits, Hector. Hector, how you doing today? How's that podcast of yours doing? I feel like we should have a reshoot command that'll link you guys to reshoot in here. A reshoot promotion podcast. Linkaroo. Do you guys have like a link tree or something? If you do, if you have a link tree or like your best link for your reshoot stuff, I'll make a command for it and put in stream. Doing good. Ruthie was kind enough to edit tomorrow's up. Yes, I see how it is. Forcing the wife to do the labor while the men folk play. I didn't realize you had such strange values that I myself share. We don't have a link tree. Well, what am I supposed to share with the people then? How am I supposed to promote you? Help me help you. This is why you need a Kolar to do that sort of work for you. She comes in Kolars everywhere. She combs her hair. She's like a Kolar. Alright, this rabbit is trash. Trubbish. Who else thinks this rabbit is trash? Who else wants to take this rabbit and feed it to Meowth? Is that right, Meowth? You want to eat a good rabbit? Meowth's unconscious, right? Meowth is... There's no way Meowth can even respond. Oh? Lynx, you mangy mutt? Oh, kinky. Okay, so this is the thing. I just got it from Hector. Hector. Let's get the Phantom Bot thing going here. Twitch, Phantom Bot. Twitch. Commands, custom, add commands. Alright, this is... Oops, wait, what the hell? Copy link, not copy message link, you silly goose. Okay, now it'll work. Here, watch this. Sade's here already? Wow. I need to catch up. Black Adam is tomorrow's episode. Oh, just I guess without spoiling it, what do you think of... Okay. Tell me what you want that command to say in a DM. Since you post often enough your Twitch channel, I made you a custom channel on the Reshoot Discord page. Hey! All right. Thank you. I appreciate that. So okay, so let me know what you want. See how it says Gatto Trigger says listen to Reshoot Movie Podcast? Let me know what you want to say, either like support Hector and Ruthie and Ed, or or maybe a brief description of the show, not too long so the message isn't crazy. Maybe we should do like a bit.ly on this thing so the link is smaller because it takes up more lines than the messages, but we can figure that out. It's just so that whenever anyone hits exclamation point reshoot, we'll do this. Hey, Shore. Oh, it's Sade. Let's get some applause in the house for our lovely lady. The lovely lady Sade. Oh, yeah. That's one fine, lovely lady. Let's get some ASMR in the house for Sade. She loves the clicks and pop. And splorts. Splorts are her favorite. Sounds like mayonnaise. Who doesn't like that sound? Imagine if you just kept singing that song. Okay, I'm caught up. Sent a link on the DM. That's what I'm doing next. Attempting Shiny Score Bunny. Yeah, let's go, Black Adam. I want to know what Black Adam's like. I want to know what love is. Listen to these losers podcast here. I don't think that's a good enough. I don't think that's a good enough way to. I don't know if I like the sports. What? I thought you told me in confidence those are your favorite sound. I don't. I'm not gaslighting. You're gaslighting me. All right, so let's talk to Sade for real though. Sade, how's your day going? Sade, is tonight the night that you and I play Phasmo together? Is it tonight? Is it tonight? A nothing burger. I love that phrase. It always makes me think of Pod Save America. Don't expose me. Wait, which thing was that? I don't know if I wait. Which thing was that response to? It's a nothing burger of a Ruthie. What is up, girl? How you doing? Um. So yeah. So the game plan for tonight is that we are here on Twitch. Okay, that is not a shiny. We are looking for a shiny Pokemon in the Tag Tree thicket while we hatch these eggs. Taking a break from editing Meth Adam. That bad. My brief no spoiler. I need a relaxing night. Tonight's not the night. Okay. Relaxing is in I shouldn't play Phasmo either, or just you shouldn't play. My brief no spoiler thoughts on Black Adam is that there is real potential that is squandered by The Rock's ego and writers that needed more time to break. So I'm sure you covered this in your review, but so this movie's been in development for like a decade. Decade, right? It's been in development for a very long time. Is it one of those scripts that is just tortured because it's been one script that's been rewritten 50 times by like 5 different writers and I assume The Rock is like it has to be like this, it has to be presented in this way because I'm The Rock kind of thing too. And now he's getting into like a big fight uh with James Gunn, who's the new head of the DCE extended universe, which actually sounds interesting. Oh, an Applin. Okay. That really is a surprise because I forgot we had that in there. Oh, a BEM is in the chat. I don't think I have that. Okay, Poketch, Ultra Ball, Pokeshop, Ultra Ball 3. Okay. It doesn't have the Hancock vibe, but it does have that Will Smith samesies feel, if you get what I mean. So, like, where it's, like, so tailor-made to his vibe that it's more of a vehicle than a functional story or movie, maybe. I don't think I watched Hancock all the way through, but I did watch it, like, here. I thought Hancock was such a fun idea and hit at the perfect time for it to be a good idea. Like, oh, just as superhero movies are really starting to glut the marketplace. Here's like an anti-superhero, sort of like a darker take on Incredibles. The Rock was trying to get his energy drink on the movie. I mean, I don't mind that. I mean, like nothing after Spider-Man used Bing, like nothing would surprise me anymore. Um yeah, a scientist would use Bing. Yeah, right. No way. First half was really good, but when it got into the godlike romance, there's a romance in it. How does The Rock has The Rock ever had sex in any of his movies? I like how you call it Handcock and not Hancock. Handcock definitely sounds like the porn parody. You can still play Phasma if you want. I relax by lurking your streams. I'm glad we bring you relaxation. That makes me happy. I will stop singling you out and singing songs to you to make you scared. I'll just let you chill and what do you call it, lurk and relax. I'd watch Hancock, of course. We'd all watch Hancock. Yeah, so we're sitting there. That's what we should do for like a Patreon only reshoot spinoff. We should just watch porno movies, porn parodies, and and say how and just talk about how we'd fix the plot. Now, at this point where they started having sex, that didn't seem like it had anything to do with the plot. It was almost like shoehorned in to bring some sort of, I don't know, like eroticism to the movie that it was unearned. It was unearned sex scene. That's what I'm feeling. That's how I feel about that sex scene. And it happens several more times. Matsuri, what's up, boy or girl? I actually don't know, or they, them. What's up, person of interest? Because I find you interesting. Okay, it gave it that je ne sais quoi. For real? For real? Yes, for real, Matsuri. Thank you for that for real. Thank you for that for real. Uh yeah, it had that Janelle Monáe c'est quoi that I really like in my movies. Shake it, lady, electric lady. That's what I look. How was my day? Well, I can't talk about it until Oddish comes back. That was my promise. But I had a big audition today, and doing the audition, I had to self tape, which means you have to tape at home, record it, and edit it and put it together yourself. And normally that's a big stressor for me, a big stressor for the shore store. Um, and today it went pretty well. I think I've gotten like how I want to do it down to a science in terms of just setting up these things. So hopefully they'll like it. I wanted to do it early enough that if they don't like how I set it up, that they can be like, they can get back to me and be like, okay, here, do these changes, because sometimes they did that. I had like a really I'll tell you that story. Does Meowth read with you when you record? No, Meowth actually cannot read, and she's also a sociopath, so even if she could read, she would just scream or curse. And if Meowth could speak, if Meowth could comprehend languages, she'd be less of like a charming animal and more of a what's the doll from The Conjuring? She'd be more like that. She'd be more like an Annabelle like figure. Not a helpful murderer like Megan. She would be an Annabelle like antagonist who is just, you put her outside and she just appears beside you. Hi, I'm here. Good to see you again. That's what my cat would be like. Um I'm going out of a sandy. Okay, there's some typos here, Matt. Sorry. I'm going of a sandy gas and found out something cool. If it's raining, they melt. Oh yeah, yeah, that is cool. I love that. So sandy gas are Pokemon made of sand, and if it's raining, they melt away. Which is a really fun detail in a game that you would not expect to have a detail like that. Boomer sits in on meetings when I work from home. That's cute. I could not trust, because like if Meowth notices, Meowth has two modes: either completely docile and wants to cuddle and does not want to be moved. I don't think that's the caught Sandygast. I think that's just the ones in the wild. Which means, oh my gosh, if you found a shiny Sandygast and it melted away in the rain, that's like the ultimate nightmare. I'm doing a ground sandwich level 2 for him. Oh, nice, nice. We just got the Sandygast the other day on stream, didn't we? I think Sade was here for that, if I remember correctly. I clearly have a Sade fixation, because I'm just like, I think Sade was there. Like, no one asked about Sade. Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Okay, this one's not shiny, so we can release it. I was, yes, okay, so I was right. I was right. I gauge time by the last time I see Sade. I'm like a dog sitting at the front door, and Sade is my human, and I just like wait for her to come home. I'm just like, Sade, is that you? Is that you? That's the postman. Bark, bark, bark. Um, yeah, I feel like Sandygast is not a bad one to catch. Hearts, hearts. Sade is just rad. We get it. Yeah, she's great. She's great. She's kind of a scaredy cat, but we're working on that. Don't get me wrong. When I say he sits in, he plays kitty fetch. Yeah, Meowth needs a lot of play. She needed a lot of play today, and I had to put her. I had to put her in her cage this morning because she was just waking me up, and I needed to sleep before the audition. And then during the audition, I know what she's like, and if I'm setting up a bunch of stuff, she wants to be involved. And so I had to put her in the cage for that too. So it's like two cagings in one day. Not very fun for little cutie. So afterwards today while I was cooking, I just ran her up and down the hall with the cat toy. So now she's all tuckered out, thank goodness. She'll probably be up late night to bother me, but nothing big is going to be happening tomorrow, so it should be fine. It should be fine. Thank you all for being here, by the way. Really appreciate it. I just remembered I forgot to post the link somewhere, so I'm just going to put this here. But that's not the right link. That is the link to Reshoot Movie Podcast. Reshoot Movie Podcast. How did you get here? Okay. Okay, cool. It's still trying to make me promote Reshoot. It's like, you forgot to post this. Are you sure you don't want to post Reshoot Movie Podcast? Okay, I think that's good. Who's in my DMs? Who's sliding in? Oh, it's Retro. It's probably just going live right now. Oh, they're doing Omori. Omori. Okay. Okay, let me catch up on chat for a second. Oh no. Oh yeah, it knows otters. It knows better. Omori is great. It knows who's better. Oh no, they're doing who's on first. The married couple who's on first. Okay. So, I don't remember where I left off, but what we're doing today is we are hatching Score Bunny eggs. Oh, Shorster, did you see what I posted in the Discord? There's a new mystery gift. Yes. Yes, I'll do that now because otherwise I'll forget. I think it gives you Terra Blast, right? Matsuri, Ricky, the whole party is here. Okay, so let's connect to the internet. Let's get this mystery gift that Matsuri was kind enough to tell us about. So there's a new code. It's Let's Terra. This is. I was gonna make a Terra Reed joke, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm better than that. She isn't, but I am. Oh god, I'm terrible. Terrible. Terra readable. This my how dare you play without me? Oh my god, it's my virtual wife, Ashlyn. Ashlyn, how are you? How is work going tonight? How them boxes? How them boxes at the factory? Oh, I burned my dingers. Oh no, not your dingers. You need those to ding. Oh, hello, I'm on break. Let's give an applause for Ashlyn. Ashlyn is like Ashlyn is on her own vibe these days, but uh wait. Get via internet. Shit, I'm ready to go home. Fingers Dame phone. Isn't it Let's Terra? Yes, Ashlyn is back. She isn't quite as elusive as we thought she would be. I thought it's saying hero, not I thought it was saying Sade hero, which also makes sense to me. Both those make sense to me. I can be your hero, baby. How long am I gonna be on? Probably till midnight, or maybe a little later, depending on how. Tonight's supposed to be my exercise night, so I should probably get off earlier and do that. But I might save and do it till Saturday. I don't know. I don't know. Today was a good day. I need to take it easy on myself because when auditions come in, it is random and you kind of have to stop everything you were planning on doing. Yeah, we'll stay up late. Um, but I know you got to do dog stuff when you get home, so don't feel pressure to rush around on our account. We'll always be here. We'll do some this weekend too. Maybe we'll do another shiny race this weekend. Did you audition for the part of Rick or Morty? I auditioned. This is actually interesting. I auditioned for a new movie that Justin Roiland is putting out. I'm apparently playing some sort of little kid, and he says I have to audition in his apartment. But I'm really excited. I haven't read much of the news lately, but I know that Justin Roiland is a big deal. So, fingers crossed for me. He says I can wear as much or as little clothing as I want. I don't know what that means, but he says I have to have a big lollipop. And also he also went on a diatribe about how the laws in this country don't make any sense, and he's just joking. So if I tell anyone, then I'm an asshole. But otherwise, I'm really excited about this job. So fingers crossed. I'm gonna be up till 12, and no, I don't have to do anything. Just let the dogs run around. Got to get back to it, but I'll talk to you at 11. Okay, girl. Thank you for being here. It's crazy. It's crazy what a good fan, or good chatter Ashlyn is. Just because, like, she doesn't have to bend over backwards like this to fit us into her busy life. I mean, like, it's so nice. Like, it makes me feel like I'm doing something right. Ask him to do his King Jellybean voice. Yikes. I mean, that was when I was like, I think that's like the second episode of the show, and I'm like, God, this, I don't know why this went here. And eventually I was like, okay, I'll give the show a second chance, and there is a lot about Rick and Morty that I like. But yeah, Justin Roiland, those DMs are disgusting, and he is a creep. He deserved to be fired, and I almost fucking choked on my chicken short stir. Shores Tur. Shores Stir. That's how I should spell it so people stop calling me Shorester. If there's a Shorester around here, it's Justin Roiland. Um, don't choke on your chicken. If you're gonna choke the chicken, do that in the privacy of your own home at a later time. I don't want to hear about you choking the chicken in chat. Um, but I hope you're okay. I hope you're okay. I don't want you choking unless it's consensually with a partner of your choosing on a Ferris wheel. We decided, oh, Mr. Mime is in the chat. Mr. Mime is in the chat. Don't die. Don't die. That makes me want to play the Sabrina solo show song. Oh, I don't have it. Poke catch. Ultra Ball. Hey, what say we turn down the game audio and uh we listen to one of those wonderful playlists. Where do you get those wonderful toys? From YouTube, of course. Who dat? I think it's a Critical Role actress. Need to stop being distracted by pretty ladies. Don't be distracted by the beautiful celebrities. Okay. Library. Your videos. No, your videos is studio. Uh, Stream music. That's the one. You'll die, she'll die, we'll all die. Oh, Paul Giamatti playing Einstein. I like it. I like it. Okay. Can you hear that music okay? Okay. Oh, Shorester is evolving. Got to get back to that. All right, Ruthie, thank you for being here. Oh, we caught it. Nice. Nice. Do you think Ash is still in the shower, getting all lathered up? Maybe one of us should go check on him. Who feels most comfortable bothering Ash while he's in the shower? Who's sexting me? Stop sexting me. New mentions. D&D table? Oh, some sort of Vox Machina thing. Woohoo! Haunts Shorster? That's the spirit. Let's get those haunting Matsuris up in the chat. What? Oh, here it is. I'll check on Ash. I'm a complete stranger, so it won't be weird. That's a spirit. He's oddish, right? Yeah, that's a spirit. He's a little oddish. He's a little oddish. Just a little oddish. Okay. Eh? Got to hatch 'em all, Pokemon. I saw Natalia Cat was playing some Resident Evil 2. That's a game I'd really like to play through some of the Resident Evil games on stream. I know I played Resident Evil 7, I think a couple times on stream. That was one of the early games that I streamed. But I'd love to do Resident Evil 2, which is my favorite, and then replay through Resident Evil 8 again. I've also got the urge to replay Elden Ring, and I do want to get back to Breath of the Wild at some point as well. So we have a lot to play through. I beat Xenoblade the other night, but there's also like the extended edition content. I just started that up, and apparently it's like 10 hours of that. Um, so yeah, we got a lot of games to play. We got Hi-Fi Rush. We've got Arkham Knights. What is it? Gothic Knights. Batgirl's Booty crashes the game. Isn't that what it's called? I'm pretty sure. Batgirl Booty crashes the game. Okay, release. Release me. This is the area where you can find roaming Ruthies. Roaming Ruthies. Check out those Mimikyu cheeks. If they have gray cheeks, that means they're shiny. And we're also looking for a blue Impidimp while we're running around here. No more Gotham Knights. They'll ruin Bad Bunny at this rate. Oh, that's right. Hector, you and I playing that game, and like that frigging cover was the worst thing that's ever happened. In like the history of video game music, we should do a whole podcast just discussing that that moment in the game. Oh my god. So, what was the song? Oh, Livin' La Vida Loca. Livin' La Vida Loca, yeah. It was like unrecognizable. So bad. So bad. There's only one bad bunny on this stream, and that's Score Bunny, who's being a naughty bunny because he won't shine. This chill vibes music is gonna make me fall asleep. Chill vibes. After doing a couple days of streams where I gotta like we celebrated Ashlyn, then we celebrated Ash. After a couple days of streams, it's nice to get one back to one where I'm like, okay, I have no real obligations right here. I'm just gonna sit and chill, talk to chat, have a good evening. Dot dot dot. What is that? What is that? Probably a link. I don't think they'll let you post the links in here. Found the terrible cover. Oh no. Post it in the Discord. Post it in the Discord. We'll all look at it there and post it in the gaming channel or in the music channel. I mean, it is great music. Either way. Either way. Wow. I feel like we've only been up for like 10 minutes, but apparently it's been longer than that. So yeah, any of these Pokemon can shine. Let's release this guy. So when the Scorbunny shines, it will be like have orange ears, not red ears. So that's what we're looking for when this thing hatches. Shroodle. Mm-hmm. And it is very unlikely that it will ever shine for us, so we just got to keep doing it. That's not a shiny. Yes, there it is. Gotham Knights soundtrack, Live in La Vida Loca. Get gauze for your bleeding ears ready. That's the spirit. Yes. Okay, Hector posted it into stream chat. Yeah, that is sehr brutalish. Very brutal. And like the situation in the game is like you're chasing Harley Quinn balloons. It's so stupid. But yeah, kind of a big audition today. Not the biggest I've had, but it feels like of the auditions I've done recently, this is the one I stand to the best chance of getting, I feel like. So I'm hopeful. And I'm sure there's a lot of people who could do this part, but it seems a little funny, so like if any of my comedy chops can come in handy, then that would be swell. That would be swell, but it's not a big part. It's not a big part. It's just a little part. Just a little part. Wow! Well, just a little one. Just a little one. Still, I mean, it's a SAG part, and what you want to do is get as many SAG rolls as you can, and then hope they just get played forever. Make that money, honey. Look at little Mimikyu jumping around and dancing. Little Mimikyu jumping around and dancing. Cute bunny. I wonder how many eggs it will take us. If it'll be like over 1,000. Some people get these in like 50. It's really completely random. I wonder which will happen first, if we'll find a random shiny in this area, or if we'll find a shiny bunny. That's the real question. You're not shiny. Eh? The monkey that flips you off. Yada. This music was a bad idea. I'm like immediately getting sleepy. Oh! Here, Sade, can you hear it now? Because I turned the game audio down and to put on this music, but desktop audio was... Let me know if that music level is okay for you, because I can bring it up. It's down 5 decibels from 100%. Okay, great. Thanks for the heads up on that. I really appreciate that. I always hate it when I'm like... Look at this sleepy impotence. But yeah, I'm listening to this like chill lo-fi music. Whenever I see those Kamalas, I think of Ruthie, because Ruthie was here with me during an early stream when we were shiny hunting that Kamala, and we got one, so I named it after her. Ooh, look at these guys. I love when they're in a cluster. It's just like more chances for a shiny. Let's see if we can find shiny Ruthie in the box real quick. I think she should be early on, but she might have gotten moved around at some point. Here she is, Ruthie. She has the skill Comatose. And see, it looks like the same as the regular koala, but it has a pink log instead of a regular log. That's what passes for a shiny Pokemon here. But right now we have 3 boxes full of shiny Pokemon. If you weren't here before, I got this one last night. I think this is the first time it's been on stream. This is a random find. Cubchoo with the snotty nose and a purple head. We got Citadel from Ashlyn. Ashlyn gave us that at the end of the race. We got Pincurchin during the race with the orange boob nose. We got Sandygast before that. He's the one who can melt away. We got B-Sharp. We also got the Scyther too, right? But the Scyther... We traded to Ashlyn, I think, for the whale. But yeah. Oh yeah, we have Umbreon now. I forgot that we have Umbreon. I gotta start putting these guys in order, because like I've got Umbreon, I've got Honchkrow, I've got a lot of the ones that... Please wait before the audition story. I'll be on stream but on mute for a few minutes to record an end bit for the podcast. Please wait before the audition story. Okay, you got it. Got it. Psyduck in the chat. Okay, I don't have him. Poketch. Ultra Ball. Poketch. Alright, Poke Shop. Ultra Ball 2. Let's do an adventure. But yeah, we got some. If anyone needs... Wait, what's on our shiny wish list here that we can cross out? Sandygast we got. Umbreon we got. We haven't gotten Espeon yet. We haven't gotten Zorua. Got Murkrow. Dedenne, Pachirisu, Scorbunny, Toxel. Okay. Wow, that wish list is dwindling. I'm sure some others will pop up, but we're doing really well. We're doing really well. Actively, what is up, duder? How you doing? I still don't have shiny Flareon or shiny Glacier. You'll get that Flareon soon. You deserve it. You deserve it. Oh, it's like, what do they call it? That hour of day where it's like beautiful. Chainsaw Paradise. What's it called? The Magic Hour. The Magic Hour. It's satisfying seeing the list get smaller, right? Yeah, that was the problem during the beginning, is that every time someone would be like, do you have this? And I would be like, ooh, and I would just add it to the list, so the list would never get smaller. Yeah, hi, Actively. How you doing? Flirt with the chainsaw salesman? Yes, let's go. Is this Minecraft music? Because it sounds like it. It's gonna be harder to see the cheeks in the dark. The butt cheeks. Oh? At the end of this box, let's see. It should be about 150 that we've opened, hatched, I feel like, at this point. So about 150. Okay, no, I can't do that from this thing. No. I can't let this rodent loose in my boxes. Armarouge. Okay, what do we got here? It's a rabbit. Alright, tomorrow is cheat day on my diet. I think I'm gonna go downtown and try to get a place, one of the places that people say have the best burgers. Let's try that, see how that is. Because that one last week was okay, but it's definitely not the best burger. I asked the people who like do food video reviews on Instagram what they thought was the best, and so they gave me a few suggestions too. Why is it going so slow? This massive slowdown. What color is the shiny Scorbunny? So his here, I'll show you so we can look at him. It'll be easier than me describing him. He's not that different. Scorbunny, Cerebi. Okay, pictures, stream. Oh, 813 already exists. All right. Okay, shiny targets. Yeah, this is what he looks like. He looks like he looks like a plant. It's very strange, right? No, he looks like this. So he's basically about 2 to 3 shades lighter. Yeah, it's like a yellow-orange, almost like a mandarin orange kind of look to him. And the other guys in the area that we can look for are, oh no. We're looking for a blue Impidimp. What? I was like, is it a shiny? No, it's just a Terra type. It is a Bug Terra Grafii. Let's run. Okay, so you see that little pink guy on to the left of my bird? So like this guy right here, this Impidimp. Wait, let me get off here. No. No. Wait, where'd he go? Eh? Okay, there he is. Okay, this is a bad shot. But anyway. This guy, Impidimp, while we're here, we're also looking for... Hey, Hector, what's up? We're also looking for a blue version of this Impidimp. So, like... No, you did not miss the story. You did not miss the story. Okay, the adventure has cooled off. So, we are also looking for... Impidimp, who is blue. So if you see a blue Impidimp, let me know. Shout it out. And there could be other shinies in the area, but shiny Impidimp is one that I definitely want. There could be a shiny Shroodle. I did a fairy sandwich and managed to get it. Yes, I will do that eventually, but since we're just doing eggs right now, I'm like, well, I'm not gonna pop one until later. Because as I learned yesterday, it can be a little annoying when you see a shiny in the wild and then an egg hatches and the shiny seems to run away and you start screaming. Maybe that's not everyone's response, but that was definitely my response. I've seen it happen to B before too, but okay, let's save as well because the last thing we want is to have to rehatch all these eggs. Eggs are predetermined when they are laid, I guess, or when they are found by the Pokemon and put inside a basket. So you can't like reset the eggs and try to get different guys out of it. Oh, there's Oddish. That's the first thing I want, though. What is the first thing you want? How is your shower? How is your body? Is it clean? Send some pictures in the Discord so we can look. We all want to see your body. All those biceps. Oddish was sending me pictures of the hottest dudes in Bollywood last night. He's like, he's like, you think the girls in Bollywood are hot? Look, check out these guys. I was like, okay. But he was right. The one guy he showed me, though, the first guy, he looked like scary. Like he had so many extra muscles that it looks like a scary, like, cartoon of a human. The other guy he showed me looks like, okay, that guy is really built in, like, a Wolverine kind of shredded way. Like, okay, I get that. But the other guy, who was the other guy? Muscles I did not know existed. Yeah, that was just a little frightening, to be honest. A little frightening. Alright, so Oddish is back. So I can talk a little bit about the story of the audition. So, the audition I had today was for a TV show on Hulu. So it's like the second season of a TV show. And that's always nice because like I'm in Ohio right now, so you don't really get that many TV shows coming through, but some do film in Cleveland, and this one's filming in Pittsburgh, so it would be a little bit of a hike, but I think they are willing to put me up. I don't know how long my shoot would be. It doesn't seem like, I mean, it could be a day shoot, but like my part of it, I guess it would be how long it takes to shoot those scenes. I might be in the background of shots. I don't know. But yeah, so it's just an auditions. There's no guarantees that I will get the job. I've had other high-profile auditions recently in the past couple months. I had one for a I believe it was a Joel Coen movie, who's one of the Coen brothers. I did not get that one, but it was still really exciting to get such a high-profile audition. I feel like previously the most high-profile audition I'd had before that was for a Clint Eastwood movie back when I was in LA. That's kind of a funny story, too. Because I did not know it was a Clint Eastwood movie until I was already in the audition room, and then I was just like, duh, and totally screwed it up. It's a one-episode role. Speaking role. Yeah, it's speaking role, not an extra role. It'd be a guest star role. It was like just a bit part, basically a crazy townie in a bar, just like a random drunken asshole. Really easy and fun to play. So very easy to crank out that shoot. Not a lot of like crazy acting required. Stuff that would be like it was just basically playing a variation of Brian on Bunker Brothers, you know? just make him a random crazy asshole and play it a little bit, you know. I did one that was like they're both relatively, you know, it's like you gotta be like realistic and like downplay for HD camera, but also like he's a drunk asshole, so he can be a little bit big and silly. So I just played it with my instincts. I did like 5 or 6 takes, and I looked at the ones that were the best ones, and I cut. They let you do two takes, and so what I've heard is that when they ask for 2 takes, they want 2 very distinct takes. So on the first one, I tried to play it like my vibe for what I was going for and for playing it was I kept picturing like drunk Roy from The Office, Pam's ex on The Office, Roy. And I was like, okay, he'll be that kind of guy. And I can play that like kind of like just like drunken jerk at the bar kind of thing. And he's like, you know, it's like it's a dude we've been around like many a time at like a dive bar who's like a regular, sort of like a Norm, but like a less lovable Norm. Um, did I meet Clint Eastwood in the audition? That sounds like something up your alley. No, it's up your alley. Hey, up your alley, pal. Oh, I see what you mean. Color Me Geeked. Hey, how you doing? How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Color Me Geeked is one of our newest members of the community, so let's give them a round of applause. You'll see them in the Discord as well. We're just talking about an audition I had today and auditions in general that I've gone on. You already know about it a little bit because I was talking about it a little bit in the Discord. But yeah, so for today, like the show is called American Rust. I had never heard of it. I hate to say. It's a Hulu show that, granted, I don't watch a lot of dramas that aren't based off of video games. But the show apparently stars. Thank you everyone for the warm welcome. That's very sweet. Yes, welcome, Color Me Geeked. This show is apparently a Jeff Daniels show on Hulu, and I love Hulu. I used to think Hulu was a lesser of the streaming services, but lately I feel like some of the content they've produced is low-key very, very good. I feel like they kind of go under the radar and are actually kind of amazing. But, so I'm not familiar with this show, which is good to a certain extent, because sometimes when you're like really excited about a show, it kills your. I mean, every time I auditioned for Parks and Rec, I was so excited that I was auditioning for Parks and Rec that I couldn't even act. I was just smiling the whole time. And they're like, your character is supposed to be angry. I'm like, no, I'm too happy. Hello again, good to see you. Yes, welcome, welcome. Thank you all. There's a Shinotic, the stoner mushroom. We're having Shori time with Store right here. Poketch, Ultra Ball. Yeah, I'm just talking about auditions in general. Anyway. But, yeah, so this one was really short and sweet, and just, I don't think I'm allowed to talk about, like, specifics or anything like that, of what I said or anything, because I don't think, you know, the scripts haven't been released yet, and it's kind of gauche, but, like, but yeah, those are the basics for it. And yeah, it was pretty easy. I get really stressed out about auditions very easily, especially self-tape where you have to record in your own home. It's sometimes a little bit less stressful when you can just go into a room and be like, okay, they're taking care of the technical part of this, so I don't have to worry about that. But the other thing is, like, if you go into the room, then you also have to go into the waiting room and stare at your competition, and that can be scary too. Shinotic escaped? I thought we got it. But yeah, it's nothing crazy happened with it, but it just, it felt really good, and I watched it back, and I looked at the stuff that I was sending, and I was like, normally when I'm sending stuff out, I'm like, I could have done that a little bit better, or a lot of the times I feel like, it's not where I wanted to be, but I'm out of time. Like, so, but this time I didn't feel that way. This time I felt like, okay, it's not, yeah, but you know, it's like, especially when you have to look at yourself and you're like a character guy, so you're never going to be like the world's, you're never going to be like George Clooney or something like that. The audition room sounds stressful. Jeanette McCurdy talked about it in her book, and she did not like it. Yes, I can't wait to, I just got Jeanette's book. You know, I think I already told you that, but I worked with and met Jeanette because I did a bit part on her her show, Sam and Cat. I was a guest. I had a guest role on Sam and Cat, and I met Jeanette and briefly met Ariana. But I spent like maybe an hour and a half at least just shooting the shit with Jeanette. Really cool person. We were buddies for a while. She like followed me on Twitter and we would DM. We were friends, but then at some point she just sort of like became unavailable. But I don't know. Well, it's not just that you're hard on yourself. It's like, you know when you watch like, you ever watch like The Office and you see like Seth Rogen auditioning for Dwight and you're like, oh, this is interesting, but he's not Dwight, you know? And then you see Rainn Wilson and you're like, oh yeah, Rainn is Dwight. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not, that's the real hard part of auditions, is that like you could do a pretty good job. Like you don't have to be a terrible actor to be the wrong for the part. Sometimes there's just someone who is like, no, that's the role. They nailed it. You know what I mean? Like, and so like, but there are times when I'm like, I think for that Coen Brothers one, I was definitely like, I'm looking at it and I'm like, I think I could see that I'm not the right person for that role. Like I'm picturing Coen Brothers movies and I'm like, I don't think I did a bad job. I think I did the best that I could do given the circumstances, but I don't think that I am necessarily the perfect. I think there is a person who more physically and like naturally embodies what this role would be. So it's like, I mean, yes, there are times when it's like you'll read stuff and you'll get feedback and you're like, wow, this business is really hurtful and shallow and like difficult and that kind of thing. But I'm not in there being like, wow, I suck. Oh, I'm awful. It's more like, this is like 75% as good. Like, I know that I'm capable of making this 25% better. However, I don't have time. I don't have like the 6 to 24 hours it would take to get this like 3-line thing that much better. And like, I don't know how much more noticeable it would be to anyone else, but I know what I'm capable of. And so it's like, I know I could do better than what I did, and I just don't have the time to do it. You know what I mean? It's like, it's almost like you're wrapping a present before you go to the party, and you're like, I know I could have wrapped this present a little bit better, but we're on the way there. And this is how it's gonna get there. It's not like me saying, oh, I suck at rapping, I should never rap. It's like, oh, okay, due to these constraints, it is what it is to a certain extent. What was the role you were auditioning for where I almost read the script for you a couple months back? I believe that was for the Coen Brothers, the Coen Brother movie. It wasn't both of them together. It was because I needed somebody to read the ladies' parts in there, and it just didn't feel right for me to be throwing my voice and doing both parts in that instance because they were like a married couple. So I ended up getting some rando from the Facebook, or not the Facebook, but the podcast group to do it, and they did a great job. It was just like, I mean, reading, you just read it. It's not complicated. But like, but yeah, that was the one where I was looking at it and I'm like, after all this work of getting this person to do this, I don't think I gave it 110%. And granted, I was nervous because like you get in a situation like that, and it's like, how can you not be putting pressure on yourself? I feel like you'd have to be. I feel like that's why Scientology is so popular. It's because Scientology gives people the confidence they need in situations where they should not be confident. They should naturally be nervous. Uploading the episode now. I love that. I love that feeling of being done editing with a podcast episode. No more. At the same time, though, I feel like you look at yourself through the harshest lens. Maybe you look at yourself, and because you know yourself so well, you're like, oh, I don't fit this super well. But that might not be the case for others who view you freshly. True. But it's like I also didn't get that part. So like I can also like look at it in hindsight and be like, okay, they probably saw some variation of what I saw. But like I mean it's different because like I don't think I'm looking at myself as harshly as possible because like even like this script, like you have to be like, I remember like when I was in LA, like and granted LA is just like insanely attractive people left and right. It's crazy how many like just beautiful good looking people there are. But like then I'll go into, you know, a smaller pool of like character actors and stuff. But there's also some of the best comedians out there too, so it's like, you know, it's not exactly just easy waltzing up. But I know because like I went, and granted my managers seemed to have a chip on their shoulder at the time about me, and so like they would get me into some things. They got me some good auditions, but it seemed like they didn't like me personally, or at least one of them didn't. And so I went in for a role on the ABC sitcom Blackish. But the role was for, and I kid you not, World's Ugliest Man. That was the name of the role, and that's what they sent me in on. And I could just feel that being a dig at me from the manager. Like, yeah, we'll send Shore in for this. That'll teach him a lesson for not constantly sucking up to us. And so I mean, really rude of the script writers to force someone to go through Central Cat, because it's not like I was the only one there. They were giving me the name of the character. The writers on Blackish made the conscious decision to be like, this character will be World's Ugliest Man. And, you know, there's no mention like we'll put them in prosthetics or something. They're just pulling from a roster of what must be in a casting file of like ugly dudes, you know? And so I'm looking at it and I'm like, cool. And it's like, I know I have to go on this because my manager will be mad if I don't. And this was years ago. These aren't my managers anymore. And granted, these are really good managers. Like, they got me into Parks and Rec. Like, these are good. These were in terms of doing their job, but they were also very like hustler. Like, they had a lot of clients, so it's not like this like personal like, you know, it wasn't perfect, but they were really good and really hardworking, and they helped me get into a lot of rooms that I wouldn't have. But it's like, ouch. You get there, and like I'm there, and I'm with like a couple character actors who again look like the guys you would see playing weirdos on shows and stuff, but like not like hideous deformed monsters, but just like by Hollywood standards, you know, these are like the ugliest dudes in the world. And like I'm looking at a guy who's maybe like 15 years older than me at the time, and he's like, and we're just sort of shooting the shit like you do, because like that's the nice thing about like when you're amongst a bunch of character actors and comedy people too, it's like it's you know, you all want to get the part, but you're all like, hey, what's up, buddy? You know, you see the same people all the time, and so you're like, it's not as like cutthroat as it can be for like ladies when you're going up, like they're all going up to play like the female ingenue, and they're constantly like, oh, is she hotter than me? It's like not the same sort of like backbiting thing. But like yeah, we're there, and there's this guy who's like 15 years older than me. He's like, I drove up 2 hours from Orange County for this. And like we just got the implication of like, yeah, you drove up 2 hours from Orange County for the shot of playing World's Ugliest Man. You know what I mean? And it's written in such a way where like the whole bit is just the kids on the show being like, whoa, you're super ugly. So even if you got the part, you would just be on television, and there would be a child being like, you suck. It's like, not only do you have to deal with that being what's broadcast to people, but if you got the part, then you have to deal with kid actors making fun of you and feeling like that's okay all day. Like, maybe the best case scenario for that is that you do such a positive job in spite of the circumstances that they like remember you for something else, or you like become friends with like Anthony Anderson or some shit like that. But like, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like there's tons of situations like that, and even this one I did today, like even like this what I did today that should be like just a casting note, but of course makes it onto the description. Like I can do something about it. It's like he's just the average guy at the bar, not very attractive, and I'm like, thanks. You could have taken that off. Someone along the way could have cut and pasted that part. It's like I don't need it's like I get it. I've been in my own shoes and in my own skin for long enough. I know how the world sees me, but at the same time, it's just another one of those things where it's like, "Oh, thanks." Like I think that's also why I don't have a lot of patience for like a lot of Zoomer BS of people being like, everyone should be walk on eggshells because I have the following conditions, and I'm like, no one ever gave a shit about me to this extent. I was just eating shit down as it slid downhill like my whole life, so it just feels like, I mean, I don't want to be that guy who's like, I had it hard, so you should have it twice as hard. I just mean like, I know from experience that as nice as it would be, the rest of the world isn't going to bend over backwards to make every individual person feel good. And there's just some, especially in a business filled with rejection like acting and comedy and all that stuff, like, you're gonna have to deal with rejection. You're gonna have to deal with like very harsh judgment. And like, I also guarantee that like very pretty attractive people, who are actors and stuff like that, that they also have probably heard like feedback that's like, this person is really good, but their nose is too big and they're not fit for broadcast because of that. And then you're just like sitting there. It's like you wonder why these people become like plastic surgery obsessed after a certain point, because then it's like this like mild insecurity that you might have had your whole life is somehow keeping you from getting a job on national television, like the job that would have changed your life, and it's like when stuff becomes like that, and like the stakes become, and that's the funny thing about acting is that like unless you're doing like serious like Les Mis like dramatic acting, like it's not really that hard of a job. It's just that everything around it and all the business people, they seek to make it as difficult for the actors as possible. That's why like the theater acting experience is so much better than doing it on camera, because like being able to act all comes down to like how you're feeling and how you're able to convey certain things, and like no one cares about that. No one cares about making you feel good until you are already at the level where they fear if they don't, they'll be fired. It's such a weird thing, which is why I am not 100% like, I don't 100% miss it and being in that like depressing LA spiral. But it is nice to get a couple things here and there, and if they're willing to pay me, and it's not like the role is them being like, man, that guy is fucking ugly. It's like they said not very attractive in the casting notes. Fine, whatever, kind of a dick move, but I'll move on. I can handle it. But like, if they're willing to pay me and I got to meet Jeff Daniels, I would be happy. I'd be happy with that. So that's my thing. What is this? Wow. Oddish just made me a trophy for world's sexiest man. You know what? Valuing humans. You know what? I accept. I humbly accept this deserved honor. I'm immediately letting this go to my head. The rest of you uggos in chat don't deserve this amazing award that King Adonis, Matt Shore. See, this is why they've been keeping me down, because they deserved, they needed to keep me down, because my ego will go out of control with the slightest compliment. Just kidding. Thank you, Oddish. I'm not digging for compliments. I'm just being real. This is what it's like. The main actor on Letterkenny said super similar things to what you're saying in an interview I saw a while ago. You mean Shorzy? Honestly, you're a treasure. I wish you the best of luck on your audition. Thank you so much, sweetie. I appreciate that. Seconded, thirded. Matt, why? You're pulling a real Jeff Winger right now. Oh, yeah. Winger's getting out of control. But yeah, that's the end of my acting tirade. I don't mind talking about acting stuff ever. It's always fun to talk about. But I try to keep it real, because, you know, some people have really nice, really nice experiences. And, like, I think the nice experience that I've had with my stuff is the people who, like, recognize it later. Like 8 years after Eric Andre, and people are still like, investigate 311. I'm like, I can't believe this had any lasting power. I can't believe that shit. Because at the time, I was just like depressed and like smoking weed in my apartment, being like, wow, I hate my life and want to die. And then like a year later, they call me up and they're like, hey, can you come back? Your clip on the web was really popular. And I'm like, it was? Could someone have told me that at any point? Because that would have made a world of difference to me at the time. And then I like get on set and Eric Andre comes up to me. He's like, hey, you were part of our most popular web clip of all time. And he shows me all the views. And I'm like, wow. And I momentarily get a look on my face like, wow, that's amazing. And he's like, hey, don't get too excited. That's mostly because of Tyler, the creator. And like walks away. I'm like, thanks. I appreciate it. You couldn't have let me have one moment of joy. Makes me glad I never tried acting outside of D&D and high school theater. I mean, I don't want to discourage anyone from doing it. I'm just trying to be realistic. It can be brutal. And there are a lot of really cool, fun aspects of it, but like, it is a really heartless business. It is really heartless. You know, it's like it is a lot of like extremely powerful people making very heartless decisions that affect a lot of other people. Like that Batgirl situation where it's like, no matter how bad the movie was, at least let them have it. At least let them have that footage. At least put it out there. Stop taking people's shows off of the streaming platform. It's not like you're running out of hard drive space. Like, what is wrong with you? I know nothing about the acting, so it's really interesting to hear about that world. I like talking about it. It makes me feel like I'm smart about something. Was he joking or being serious? He being Eric Andre. I think it was like, I think he was being serious. I think he was being serious. I can't imagine how frustrated the cast and crew of Batgirl must have felt when the news broke about it never being aired. Yeah, like, you're not gonna, like, how prestigious is shuffling it off to streaming that you can't do that? Like, who cares if everyone makes fun of it? Like, everyone made fun of Morbius, but that just made it something when it wasn't like, I mean, look at Tommy Wiseau. You know, like, you could make a career out of being made fun of. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I just feel like that's such a huge dick move. Like, watch your mouth. Morbius is the most movie of all time. The most movie? I don't think that's... It's movie, alright. It is so movie. I still haven't seen it. I'm not going to see it. I don't have that... I don't have a high enough Leto tolerance anymore. Don't watch. I was not going to. Reshoot. Get that reshoot out there. Get that podcast link going. All right, last egg, last egg. It's not going to be shiny, but we had a good talk. We got through all these shiny hatches together. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I do like how it comes out singing. Okay, so I don't want to raise more eggs. I'll raise more eggs on my own time. Oh, Opera Man, bye-bye. Did you guys see the promo for what's his face? Pedro Pascal hosting SNL? The Last of Us themed promo? I love that. That was so good. Okay. So let's make an Impidimp themed sandwich, and we will. Oh, this guy needs heals. Okay, let's make an Impidimp themed sandwich and see if we can get a shiny tonight. We're not going to get one from Hatch. Let's try to force one into being. We'll do a fairy type sandwich and see if we can get it from the either of the guys that are in the area, Mimikyu and Impidimp. Mimikyu will be harder to spot, but you know, you never know. You can do some raids for it. Maybe if I'm low on Herba. I'm having fun just having a single player night though. I've been doing so many. I mean, if you find a good raid and it's gonna give me a Jillian Herba, I'm not gonna say no to that because I know you're the Herba king right now. I'd so love to do some Bollywood watching with you. Yeah. Ash wants to do some a Bollywood night where we watch a Bollywood movie together in the Discord. So maybe we'll do that. It's a whole new world out there, a dazzling place you never knew. No one to tell us no or where to go or say we're only dreaming. That's the song I want to sing to Sade, but she's like, please, you're making me uncomfortable. And I'm like, please, Princess Jasmine, I mean Sade, let me sing this song for you. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Not when you're world's ugliest man. But that's when you audition for World's Ugliest Man, should you be happy or sad that you didn't get it? It's like, oh, I didn't get. So you could think I'm not even good enough to be World's Ugliest Man, but at the same time, it's like, well, I must be too handsome to play World's Ugliest Man. That must be it. Why, it simply must be. RRR is the shit. What's Tollywood? I'm surprised so many people are aware of that. Most of the people I talk to are all like, all brown media equals Bollywood. Telugu. Yeah, anything with Ash in it is Bollywood. That's my understanding of what Bollywood is. Like Bollywood, but in a different language. Look, I mean, look, there's two countries, America and everything else. Everything else sounds crazy. I don't want to go there. America's fine by me. Nothing crazy has ever happened here. Don't underestimate film bros when they get into... Yeah. Tollywood equals Telugu movies. Bollywood equals Hindi movies. Oh, okay. And are there stylistic differences between the two styles? And is Telugu a different... Is it like a regional dialect or is it a fully different language than Hindi? I have no idea what I'm doing here. Let's bring Sylvia on here. Different language. It's a whole different language. Okay. I'm learning. I am learning. I am learning. Okay. I'm learning. Someday I'll be a real boy. My Spanish teacher told me India has like 100 languages spoken all over. Okay. 100 languages? That seems like too many, Oddish. You guys are gonna have to... Here's my note for you guys. Cut it down. Trim it down. 4 languages tops. 4 languages tops. And one of them better be American. You guys better say y'all. A whole bunch. Whole bunch of y'alls. Okay, I need to look something up, so I'm going to end this. With dialects and all 100%, when you take just the main ones, we have 22 national languages. That's so crazy. Are the languages, like, completely distinct, or do they have some crossover? Ewan's? Ewan's? Okay. Software update available. I don't want that. They're vastly different. Yes, that's interesting. You'd feel like that would cause problems. How many on average does the average person know? Just one, or do they know a little bit of each, or I don't recall what I was about to do. I was gonna look up how to make a fairy sandwich. That would be very good, right, guys? Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Now I have a machine gun. Ho ho ho. Ooh, what a cutie. Okay. I love this. I'm now live? Go to Twitch. Okay. Great. I'm learning all kinds of things tonight. So there's actually a whole thing going on in India right now where people are trying to standardize what languages are taught across India. The crossover is very limited. In the north, most people know Hindi, but in the south, it's not as widely spoken. A flamingo's head has to be upside down when it eats. Wait, that's not... Is that... Are flamingos in India? I don't... What's the relationship here? And it's only pink because of its diet, because it eats shrimp. You're blowing Sade's mind. Quick, keep her brains in her skull. They're flying everywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sweet and salty. Running low on picks. Oh, Stunky's in the chat. Get that Stunky if you so choose. You can probably get another adventure going if you want to. Okay, that's a lot of tomato. Oddish, do you say tomato or tomato? I feel like you're a tomato guy. First time I've seen chorizo in a video game. Nature is healing. I say tomato, you say tomato. Sims has a lot of international dishes like bibimbap. How do you say it? Big bitty bop. Hey, do you live or have... Yes, he has lived in India quite recently. So a lot of Bollywood is fresh in his mind. That's why he's constantly dancing in the room. Adish is telling me that they've tried to make Bollywood sexier recently, or more exploitatively sexy, and so now there are just like sexy striptease dances. Ooh, that's gonna fall. Ooh, any Simmers in chat? I like The Sims. I love playing The Sims. Yeah, so I'm ethnically Indian, but I'm super whitewashed. It's just like Priyanka. We were talking about Priyanka Chopra last night. Or Chopra? Chopra. I'm super whitewashed because I've spent most of my life out of the country. Such a pretty sandwich. I know, right? This is what I want to eat tomorrow, minus the tomatoes. Did you see the new trailer today for Priyanka Chopra? I'm Puerto Rican and completely understand. I'm nothing. Ah! Puerto Ricans, brothers and sisters, getting together in the chat. Oh, what's the I didn't realize they were still doing... Oh, I think I forgot to save before doing the sandwich. Uh-oh. Barracuda? Is that a type of meat? What's happening? Everything I learned about being Puerto Rican is from West Side Story. Is that right or wrong? Is that right or wrong? Is that right? Or is that wrong? That's a satisfying sandwich you got there. That's right, Rick. You're always satisfied when I'm around. Wait, is that... It doesn't sound right. I've never seen it, LOL. My dad skipped dancing class, but never skipped leg day, did he? Because you can't do that. I've learned you cannot. You cannot skip leg day. That's why I never schedule a leg day. That way I can't skip it. You can't skip it if it's not scheduled. Alright, I'm going to put the guys that we're looking for up on the screen right now so you guys can see. And can help me. Impadimp. Alright, this one is going to be really noticeable. Pictures, stream. Okay, great. What is his evolved form? Okay, it's very similar. Okay, and what is Mimikyu? Mimikyu is way harder. Mimikyu just looks like grayer. Modern problems require modern solutions. Barracuda is what a lot of Puerto Ricans call each other. I don't know how it started. Smort. Are you in the island right now? Nope, I grew up in the States and still here. There you go. There you have it. Oh, I did the thing, and then I forgot to show the thing. Okay, you are no longer the shiny target. Okay. Wait, why are you everywhere? Okay, so these are our shiny targets right now. Oh, this is all smudgy. Today we learned that Shore is the minority. That means men are the minority. It's the opening of the Man Show. Say, move to Oregon. A week before I turned 6. Is that another Spanish word? I mean, Puerto Rican? White people, am I right? All we want is to cover Livin' La Vida Loca in peace. What is this Bad Bunny? I am not familiar. Imposter. Impidimposter. Bruh, don't blow my cover. Immigrants. We get the job done. My people come from Ireland and Germany and Poland, so I know what it's like. Okay, so the only differences with the Mimikyu is that instead of... He's like a slightly different color. Is that him? No, he's got orange cheeks. That's how we can tell. If it has orange cheeks... If it has orange cheeks, that's not our freak. Just remember that. I try to go every year. You guys never have brought me there. Have you noticed this? I want to go. It's just like Bad Bunny always says. I want to be in America. Wait, no, that's West Side Story. What's sad is I love punk covers, but man, that wouldn't be no logo. Yeah. We should end stream today by listening. Actually, no, we want to raid out, and that will clear the house because it's so bad. Last year for the first time in 4 years. I'm glad you guys are connecting over this. It's really cool. Chat, it brings people together. Okay. The monkey has little teeth. Wait, what monkey? Are you referring to me? I told you. I'm not an ape. They shaved me and now I'm a human. Travel stream when? I'll take you with me tomorrow when I go to that burger place. I'll do a live stream in the restaurant. And I'll be like really obnoxious in there the whole time. What's up, fam? It's me, Funky Shore here. Pork Highway? If you do go, find La Ruta de Lechonk. Wait, like Lechonk? The Pokemon? The Road of Pigs? So wait, Lechon is pig or pork in Spanish? Is that why Lechonk is called Lechonk in this? Because this takes place in Spain? I'm not trying to be a stalker, but what part of the island are you from? The little monkey guy on the bottom next to the Mimikyu. Oh, Impidimp. Yeah, he's not a monkey. He's like a goblin, if anything. He's like an imp. He's an imposter. He's sus. Speaking of which, we gotta get community Among Us night going. When we have enough regulars, we gotta do that. We got to do that. Play your sound alerts on speaker. Yes, Matt. Like pork barbecue, right? Reshoot streams. Yep. This game is full of Spanish puns. Ah! I like puns. Among Us. I'm so down. I did not buy the game and all its cosmetics to never play all its cosmetics. That is such a thing you would do. Hoarding cosmetics, like you hoard the copper and run away while I'm still... See, the difference from last night is now I'm not upset about it because we talked things through. But, like, last night I was like, I kept bringing it up and you kept joking about it. And I'm like, no, I'm angry. Accept that I am angry. I was like, you're like, I don't get it because you're never angry with me and you're in text. It's weird that I'm not angry that often anymore. I used to get angry all the time. Thank you, drugs. You saved my life. Drugs. I mean prescription drugs, not illicit drugs. He look like a monkey. He's a bat monkey. Bat monkey. I could play that. Woo! Woo! It's annoying. Even I hear it. Even I hear it. So, like, the shiny Mimikyu is, like, a little bit browner, I want to say. He looks more like... This one looks like yellowish and, like a pale Pikachu, and the other one looks like, have you ever felt like a plastic bag blowing through the world? Now I'm nostalgic for Puerto Rico. Me too. I haven't been there, but now I'm just like hungry for good food. I guarantee you the food there is probably better than anything I've had recently. Although I did make that amazing food recently. I should pat myself on the back for that. But there's something about traveling someplace you've never been and trying their food, and just like your flavor palette expands into a whole new place. The exception being England, where your flavor palette shrinks and becomes unusable. I assume Ireland is the same way. They're like the Euro Disney of cultural experiences. When I went to England, they just kept serving us, like, they gave us bangers and mash at one place, and they give us fish and chips everywhere else. It was the worst. Not that those aren't fine, but, like, not exactly Jamie Oliver, Gordon Ramsay cooking. And that reminds me of Dairy Girls, too, where they eat at that same fried food restaurant all the time. It's like fast food. And the new guy's like, this food sucks. Why do you like it? And they stare at him like he's just spoken heresy. The normal ones are desaturated, but the shiny's more grayscale. Yeah, that's a good way of putting at it. Uh, I'm catching up on chat. One sec. Now I'm nostalgic for Puerto Rico. The trip was fun. I'm excited for when we can go back. North, we visit my grandparents in Trujillo a lot. Also? Trujillo Alto? Food! Yeah, that's how I feel right now. I do have some leftovers from what I made earlier, though, so that'll be fine. And then tomorrow's cheat day. Guys, we gotta do an ice cream Saturday. We gotta hit that up. We gotta go there. Oh, did I mention earlier that I don't think I brought this up? I told this story to some of you guys that I'm on the quest for the best burger in Northeast Ohio. What was that? Did that just happen? It like just faded away.
For real?
Actively, did you see that? Wait, clip that. Clip that. Clip that. I just made a clip. I don't know if it worked, but it like just faded away. Not fade away. Okay, let's see. Food. And my aunt has a beautiful house up in Mountains El Campo. Oh, damn. That sounds cool. Mountain homes? My grandma's live in Ponce, but I'm from Humacao originally. Love the mountains. Yeah, the normal ones are good. Yeah, I talked about that. I'd love to visit someday. Sounds beautiful. Heart monkey? Is that an impidimp? Oh, wait, I should be paused. We're going to London in 8 months. Ooh, lovely. I love London. I mean, I would love to go back, but I think I'm sure they have amazing restaurants, but the places that they took us as like American tourist kids was not good. Beautiful. It's such a great place to vacate. It literally costs nothing to see the beauty of the island. I'd love that. Then I can visit all the YouTubers and celebrities who've settled there to avoid taxes. Oh, wow. Oddish getting political and beat up the ones that hurt baby turtles. No, turtles can fight back because of their ninja moves. Find Logan Paul and beat the shit out of him. I don't think you can because now he's like super strong, right? If you get Heart Gold or Soul Silver and want some shinies, let me know. I happily trade my doubles away. Oh, really? I have Soul Silver. Thank you, actively. It's a nice thing. Kapow! Kitty Kapow. For real? Yes. Wait, I haven't seen Ashlyn here tonight. She was here earlier. She'll be back in about 20 minutes. Yeah, she was in earlier. She said she'd be back because she... ooh, Doublade. Doublade. Poketch. Ultra Ball. Poke Shop. Ultra Ball. Adventure. Full shiny living decks in Soul Silver? Or have you completed it in Scarlet already? Poketch Great Ball. Well, no shinies so far. Centro, what is up, my dude? Wait, Heart Gold? That's awesome. So if you're just joining us, hi! If you're just joining us, we're currently doing just like a casual shiny hunt for Impidimps and Mimikyus. Not seeing much here. Impidimpicues, and we've been talking about acting, we've been talking about Puerto Rico, and how lovely it sounds, and all the good food there. But really, so what I was about to get to is that I'm on the quest for the best burger in Northeast Ohio. I went to a Greek place, and it had great fries, but it did not have the best burger in Northeast Ohio. It had a pretty good burger, but not the best. Not the best. And I left a Yelp review. And the owner of the place really liked it. And also who liked it is this lady who is like trying to make me a Yelp elite. Okay, she was in earlier. Doublade, Pokeshot, okay, Adventure, Heart Gold, okay. I have to go now, but I hope you all have a great night. Okay, Sade, have a good night. Lovely chatting, yeah, fantastic to see you as always. Oh, this Space Jam. Oh, we got the Doublade, Centron actively. Okay, so we made it, we win. So, I matched with a girl on a dating app earlier who has a Lola Bunny cosplay in her as one of her dating pics. And I was like, this seems like this has to be a trap. I mean, it's like the only thing that could be more of a more like the only thing that could make me fall in love with her faster is if she had like a Bowsette cosplay. But otherwise, it's a trap. It's a trap. But you know what? Hector was on my ass. Hector has my ass even before I said it. He was typing Bowsette immediately. I love it. I love it. That's that classic Puerto Rican wit for you. It's a trap. It's a thirst trap for me. And it has caught me. You have bewitched me, body and soul. I was more like, I saw her profile, and I'm like, yeah, she's pretty cute. And I saw the Lola Bunny cosplay, and I broke my thumb swiping so hard. My thumb is now, I'm playing this with a prosthetic because my real thumb is in another county. It just flew off. It sprouted wings. It became the Flash. My thumb activated the Speed Force and met Thomas Wayne in the past. Speaking of which, did you see that James Gunn quote where he's like, "The Flash is the best superhero movie I've seen in forever"? I was like, what? Can that be true? They love the Flash. Yeah, they love the Flash so much that they are willing to pay for all of Ezra's like rehab. That's how the Flash is so good that they are willing to take this horrible person and rebuild him from the ground up. Shiny Unknown, let's go. Wait, what does the Shiny Unknown look like? They want to keep Ezra Miller. They love Ezra Miller. Seems like a gut punch after Cavill got dicked around. I don't understand that. To me, now he no longer has to play Superman. His Superman movies were so boring. And he no longer has to play the Witcher on that terrible Witcher show. He's won. Everyone loves him. He has nothing but sympathy from everyone. And yeah, he doesn't get Superman money, but he's had a lot of Superman movies. Ezra's related to Koch, so they're a Nepo baby. They're a Nepo baby. Never gonna get used to it. Wait, that's the shiny, isn't it? That's it. Isn't this it? Yeah, this is it. No, it's not. It's just didn't that? I mean, am I crazy? What? Who is Koch? Wait, the Koch brothers? Blue. Oh, Anuna is blue? I wouldn't be surprised if it's an okay to good movie at best. I mean, an okay to good movie is literally the best movie that Warner Brothers has made in years. Boring as they may have been, he seems to have loved those roles. Yeah, but do you know how handsome he is? I don't care what he loves. He's rich and handsome. He's gotten to play Sherlock Holmes. He was like the best part of that one Mission Impossible movie. He got to play Superman like 4 times. Like, he's fine. He's fine. No matter what happens to him, he's fine. Like, barring some sort of horrible, debilitating illness, at which point I will feel bad for him. But for now, he's fine. All the emotions we ascribe to, like, the Justice League people, it's just like, enough. Save that for all the people actually suffering. But I liked Man of Steel. I liked it. There's nothing wrong with the Superman. It's just those movies. Ashland's here with a jump scare. Warhammer show? Oh, right. He's doing... Yeah, and that's like his dream. He loves Warhammer. He's like a super nerd. So he'll be fine. I'm sure like the 20 people who watch that show are going to be happy. And isn't that at like Amazon? It's going to be like the most expensive boondoggle since their last show. Whatever it was. Lord of the Rings. Or any of their shows, because all of their shows are the most beautifully expensive. I think that's like the one thing, as much as Amazon is evil and like I feel very ambivalent because they like give me all of my products and I love that, but they're also treat employees like crap. and are evil, but like, why didn't my jump scare work? Because I'm not scared to see you. I'm too much in love. I'm too much in love. When I see your words, I'm like, this brings my heart nothing but song and joy. Do I need to serenade you again? Is that what needs to happen? Sadness. El Centro, rip. Rip. Ah, there it is. Hello, Rick. Because he never stops reading chat. I need chat right now, because what I'm doing is not very interesting. It's like, I'm just cruising around trying to find shinies, and they don't want to shine. Because he was watching. I'm always watching. I'm always watching. It's rigged is angry. All right, Ashlyn, how is work? See, this looks like it's again, but it's not. It's just like the shadows make it look like it is. You think it's funny, but it's not. All right, so how was work today, Ashlyn? How are you doing? How are the doggos? Making my way downtown, riding Crocs, looking for shinies on my block. It was alright. I'm very happy to be off my feet. Want a shiny hunt, but I'm almost out of herba. Yeah, I know. I'm just wasting this herba here too. The new DC movies sound fun. I don't know a lot about the slate. I think one of the best ideas I've heard in a long time though is doing the Waller animated series. You've got this actress who is just so talented and so underutilized in these movies that like it's like when I saw the Suicide Squad, I was like, yeah, it's great to see her back, but like she has nothing to do in this movie. And like it's also like, I don't know, it felt weird to be like, one of the few black female characters, I think one of like the only black female characters in that movie, you know, is just like one note evil in this movie and gets knocked on the head, and like we're all cheering for it. Like it felt like a little awkward in a movie with such a diverse cast otherwise, or not, maybe not diverse cast. I mean, you have a shark, but lots of shark representation in that movie, which if you're a shark, speaking of which, I saw a very funny video from Conan's podcast about how he and Timothy Oliphant were swimming in the water, and they saw they saw that there were sharks in the water, but they're like, they're just sand sharks. They're like nurse sharks. They're not, no problem. And then, and a shark like came right by them, and they're like, okay, we'll just be cool. They're just sand sharks. And then they learned like months later that the sharks were great whites, and they had been within inches of a great white shark. And they learned that because a woman who had been on the same beach that they were on was bitten on the foot by a shark. Make my way down the block with the Glock. And the doggos are good. They're currently running around in the freezing. Oh, geez. I'm doing some raids right now if you want to join me. Wasn't that divine? Funny shit. Let me get my Switch up and my mail open, and I'm join. I don't feel the shiny is coming. I don't feel the shiny is coming. I love that song so much. It's inappropriate. Inappropriate band. Dropping the band hammer. On my own mod. Gonna go and play some Mass Effect. Oh, I saw you were playing that last night. That made me really happy. Are you playing the first one? Is that what you're doing? But yeah, have a good night. I'm horrible. I never open my mail. I'll bring it in and I'll just, oh yeah, the first one. First one is not my fave, but it's just, it grows on me just because of how big it builds. Just got it gifted. Wonderful, wonderful. You should stream that. I want to see you play that. Good night. Good night. Have a good night, my friends. Yeah, that's how I used to be with my mail too. But then I realized I can't stream it. Sure you can. I believe in you. I believe in you. If I stream, I'll probably... Oh, God, yes. Talk about a way to get me to watch your stream. Not like I wouldn't already, but like Hollow Knight is my fave. I want to stream that too. I've been watching Mecha Kitty stream that. Shout out to Mecha Kitty, by the way. I think we stopped in with her the other night, but shout out Mecha Kitty. I thought I was already following Mecha Kitty. Wait, what? Oh, I think that's not the right Mecha Kitty. Okay, the person I just told you to follow. It's a bummer. Okay, that person we all just followed is going to be very confused because they probably haven't streamed in a million years. No, I don't. Okay, so these ones are not shiny, they just look shiny. Okay, got 10 minutes left on this Sammy. Doesn't look like it's gonna shine. Yeah, you got orange cheeks. Free shinies. Can't you transfer those Brian transfers? Can't you transfer those shinies to Sword and Shield through home and stuff? Well, while I was at work today, Nova took it upon herself to rip apart the couch. Oh, no. No, Nova. She's gonna get... So she probably got so used to you being there all the time that she's, like, acting out. Either that or she just wanted to eat that couch the whole time. You can't transfer them? I thought there was, like, time machines between the gens and stuff that you could use. That's how it used to be. We miss you too. We're dogs in our own way. Orange cheeks. Where is this? I can't get Pokebank on a DS or DSi. Oh, so you need Pokemon Bank. And Pokemon Bank is defunct now, isn't it? Dang. That stinks. That really stinks. Cause it's like, what if you got guys back there? That's like an excuse to gen Pokemon if I ever heard one. It's like, well, I did legitimately catch this, but you're not letting me bring it. The Pokemon which was like the whole idea of Bank and stuff. Like the idea of Bank was like, you'll never lose these Pokemon. You can keep them for generations. They like hired that Japanese pop star to talk about it. And it's like, okay, yeah, great. But then they immediately changed it again. It's Nintendo is just like Disney when it comes to like internet-based stuff. Just like so incompetent. So incompetent. Well, the shop services are getting shut down, so I might be able to get a free pass soon. A free pass? I am starting up now. Yeah, fire that stuff into gear. I am not seeing any blueberries in here. You need a pass to use Bank. Wait, so Bank is still working? It's just not... Yeah, I say we all save up and get this pass for you, so you can save your billions of shinies. Alright, this has been a shiny 3-day. You can't add funds anymore. That's insane. So the functionality is still there. They should have just made it free at that point, yeah. What the heck? That annoys me. Because it was annoying to have to, like, jump through all the different methods to, like, get your Pokemon from, like, one game to the next and all that stuff. Diamond and Pearl with, like, time machines and stuff, but, like, you could do it. That reminds me of how I had to transfer, like, my Yakuza 5 save from, like, PS3 to PS4 and then PS4 to PS5. It was like, there was only one way to do it. And you had to be, like, the most diehard Sony fan to be able to do it. And I'm like, okay, I'm prepped for this. It's a load of crap. I don't have an active wallet to use to put funds on it, but credit and print. That's so weird. I don't like it. I can't believe we didn't see one shiny on this. I guess it's possible that I just, like, ran by it, but... In this forest? Really? I like this forest, but I don't... Oh, wait, there it is. I was gonna say, it felt weird that we hadn't seen one on this whole sandwich. And then it's like, okay, I'm right here. It's like, okay, we were hunting Impidimp, but Morgrem is fine too. Torment! Okay. He's so evil. Azu is always first in my heart. Alright, Morgrem was caught. Let's go. Another shiny off the list. Let's save it up. Thank you, Oddish. I appreciate that. Okay, here is shiny 4. Okay, now we got the list, the shiny wish list. And we're gonna go here. And we don't have Grimmsnarl, but we have his devolved form, which means we can get him soon enough. So we can say goodbye to this little guy. Don't need him anymore. That was crazy. That was crazy that we just found it like that. I'm like, well, wrapping things up. We don't need this guy. Who cares? It's no big deal. And then he's just like, yeah, I'm right here. I'm literally right here, boss. Can't see because the shiny wish list is in the way. 3 minutes left to get this guy. Where is he? Let's find that Mimikyu. Mimikyu, one of the all-time great Pokemon, who steals the souls of the living to make his costumes. You guys are in the raid. Let's go. Let's go, Mimikyu. Let's go. Pokemon, let's go, Mimikyu. Pokemon. Shine Melodic. I love Melodic. One of my faves. Is Rick carrying Ashlyn? I did nothing. Well, you're on your feet all day. You deserve to kick back. Oh, okay. Well, then it was just your fault. Orange cheeks. Alright. I don't think we are going to get this Mimikyu. This Mimikyu. But you never know. Orange, 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 orange. You never know. So you must keep your eyes peeled. I use Azumarill because it's a Dragon Terror type. Just sit back and me do the work. Oh, jeez. That was crazy that we got that guy. Feeling very lucky. Hopefully that luck transfers to audition luck and I didn't just spend it all right there. Saving a lot of data. Yeah, that's the one advantage of these new janky games. They save real fast. I think you need Zorua now. I know, right? I definitely need Zorua now. But now I want this Mimikyu. 3 seconds remaining, 30 seconds remaining. Come on, Q-Pew. Pew Pew. Florence Pew Pew is Mimikyu in Mimikyu the movie. What the hell was that? You're not it. What audition are you waiting? I just put in an audition. I was telling the story earlier, but I put in an audition for a TV show, so I'm not sure if I will get it or not, but... Oh, Strudel. That means the sandwich is over. Sandwich over. Alright, what should we play for the last 30 minutes of stream? I'm starting to get teared. You got this. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, I know what I want to play. I know what I want to play. Alright, let's turn off the chilled lo-fi beats. Let's get this going, cause oh right. I'm like, where's the mixer on this? There is no mixer on this. Okay. Alright. So we beat Xenoblade. There was this big end battle. I won't spoil too much of all the craziness that happened. Like in Apex, I'm morbidly unlucky in IRL, but I have great video game luck. I think you need Zorua now. Okay, Mimikyu, you don't need to be here anymore. Or do you? You still have the Pokemon reference on screen announcement. I didn't see that. Woohoo! Finally, Pink Kyogre. Ooh, that's awesome. How did you get that? Ashlyn, bring Sylvia on for this next Terra raid. Okay, it's bug Terra type. Okay. No new game plus. No new game plus. Extra story. Embedded tower? That's not a real place. Don't lie to me. Okay. So, this will be easy for you guys to follow because it has nothing to do with the other version of the game. Okay. The longer I leave the dogs up, the longer they let me sleep. I got to sleep until like 5 today. Yeah. They just want to play all night. And party every day. Just like Meowth. Right, what with JPRPGs? So yeah, but this is like a standalone story. So what's happened is that Shulk and Melia have crash landed their spaceship, which is right there, to the junks, inside the river. Some sort of defense system hit them, and they're not sure why it happened. And we came across Ricky's kids. This is Ricky's son, who's like a healer, and his daughter is also at our party. Wait. Kino and Nene. So Kino's in the party now, and Nene is the older daughter. And so they're in the party right now. And yeah, we're just exploring this area. That's pretty much all that's happened right now. So Ricky is like a dad of like 12 baby pawn. So yeah, these are Ricky's kids. And this kid here is adopted. Ricky just came home with him one day and said, "This is your new brother and sister." That's his backstory. And he's very shy, but he wants to be a hero like his dad and prove he feels a debt to his father for adopting him, and so he wants to become a hero so that he could prove that he's worthwhile. So that's his exceedingly cute backstory. This kind of has like a Mass Effect Citadel feel where you're just like, oh, more fun with the characters. Like, it doesn't seem to have the super serious plotline of the rest of the game. And they like nerfed us a little bit. We're like level 60 now. But otherwise, it's pretty much the same. Here, I'm gonna move my head so I'm like more over here. Okay. Scraggy in the chat. I'm feeling it. We got through that pretty good. Let us hurry onwards. Let us hurry onwards. These brogs need to go. They're infesting this land. We can't lose. Cyclone. Behold the power of the Monado. Give it all you got, Melia. Split edge. That was too easy. Nice. Not be reckless. Kino plus sidekicks are non-defeatable. And also, the good thing about Ricky's son is that he has a less annoying voice than Ricky. Thinking about Smash? I was playing some Smash. How many calm minds did you get in Ashlyn? Ashlyn has a very hectic mind. It's not calm at all. I like playing Shulk and Smash, but I can't quite get the hang of his menus. I played him as him last night, and I'm like, I finally get this. I finally get why he's cool. It's not quite as cool as, Oh, it's a baby and a mama. Let's kill it. Summon Flare! We actually get to see Melia in combat now because they forced me to use her. She's not even bad, it's just that I've been using what they say is the optimized characters with Ricky and... what's his face? Dunban! Yo! Razor wind! Oops. You just killed a family. Yep. That way they don't have to... Ooh, Friend Shelterer. That seems like a new weapon. Husk Shooter? Oh, I guess not. Wait, we can change his appearance. Ashland's favorite part. Oh, wait, no, I can't. What's the difference? Oh, he's got like a dress. Okay, that's cute. Oh, yeah, gotta go with the pink. Okay, this is pretty much the same. How do we change her up? Modern style? She's naked! No, I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable having a naked... Yeah, I changed them slightly. He's got finally a cool new Kingdom Hearts-esque outfit. And she's still a kitty, but a different colored kitty. And I just gave her wings. Kitty wings. Alright, we should probably move on with the plot line of this, because I have no idea what's happening. It's very mysterious. Frankly, these games are better when they're mysterious, because when they explain what's actually happening, it's like kind of mind-numbing. It's like, what? That's what's going on? We have to kill God? Isn't that always the way in JRPGs? Well, somebody has to kill God. You can't just let God exist. Pororo's favorite. Favorite. Oh no, it speaks strangely like Ash. Kilo Pumpkin! Oh, that's gonna make one hell of a latte. Stream title. I mean, isn't it still Nintendo? Switch Adventures? We can switch to Xenoblade, but we're not going to be doing this that long. Here. This is still a Nintendo game. Oh, a story thingy. Look, it's a tin. We can mine it. No, it won't let us. Looks like High Entia. They're not... They haven't been transformed. Did they change back or something?
Many bird people here.
Mm-hmm.
Are there really? Only High Entia living here.
She's half High Entia. Look at this guy.
Ho there, strangers.
Ho there? Be nice to her. She's cool.
Ah, hello.
I'm Shulk. You might remember me from when I killed God. You know, I decided that you should have free will. Anyway, hi.
I see. You've had a rough time of it. However, I suggest you steer clear of Alcamoth. Even if you do somehow get there in one piece, don't expect the transporters to be running.
Oh? Why's that?
The thing that shot at you was no defense platform. It was a monster we've taken to calling the Fog King.
Okay, here we go.
The Fog King?
Yeah. Suddenly showed up in Alcamoth a few months back.
I like how
From
the
what I gather, you're from the Imperial Guard.
Ricky's
swords
kids
you
are just
carry just for
dancing
show?
happily nearby
Taking
while
swords
he's
to
explaining
its
this
folly,
scary
it
thing.
laughs at our attacks. It's like hacking at smoke. Blows pass clean through it.
Ash and I...
Must be ghost.
Yes! It's like the ghost we fought last night.
Dum-dum.
So that's why you call it the
Ghost
Fog
not
King.
shoot beams, dum-dum. That's like what we did in Valheim last night. We hacked through ghosts.
We were ready to die, and many of us did. But in the end, it won us nothing at all. The Fog King's attacks tore into us hard. Eventually, we gathered the High Entia and anyone else we found, and gave up the capital, so that we might live.
How awful.
My grieving heart belongs there. Our heartland, our capital. Yet I cannot even mourn it.
Isn't that your kingdom? Shouldn't you have been protecting it, Melia?
Maxis,
Yes?
please, you have to tell us how to get inside.
Shulk, be serious.
Boy, are you hard
That's
of
my
hearing?
house.
I heard you.
Then you should know better.
No matter the situation, we have to go. If I fix the junks, we can all leave this place. Then, once we're in Colony 9, we can make plans to retake Alcamoth.
No point.
Why not?
Shulk, do you think we took all that lying down?
Huh?
Eh?
We're not stupid, you know. We did
Despite
all we
our
could.
heads.
It's true. I want to go home. But that's a dream that won't come to pass, and it already cost too many lives.
I killed God. How hard could this thing be?
Maxis,
I understand where you're coming from. Still, I have to be blunt with you. Let it go.
The boat was already broken. I went over to it because I was like, oh, it looks like we could ride this. But it wasn't in one piece. It was like a shipwreck of an elven
Now
boat.
what?
judging from the speech, I can't see us convincing him.
So this means we're stuck here?
Quite a predicament, Empress Melia.
See, you're playing too seriously
Who
again.
are you?
If I want to destroy a
know my
boat, it's
name?
my server.
I humbly beg your pardon. Gelgar, at your majesty's service.
He's evil. You can just tell.
Formerly of the Personal Protection Division of the Alcamoth Guard Regiment.
Great job.
Is that so? Then the pardon is mine to beg, Sir Gelgar. And please, dispense with the majesty.
Perish the thought, your majesty. The recent war has rid us of the wicked purebloods. A new age dawns, and we half-breeds are chosen for its caretakers. With you,
Purebloods,
Lady Melia,
half-breeds?
as our shining paragon, I cannot but address you as Majesty.
I have no patience for wheedling.
This is just Harry Potter. The
Especially
hell?
From knaves who spit on their ancestors.
I would never dream of doing such. I merely spoke plain truth, no more.
As you wish.
No, Ashley, it's the person
But
who
then,
hosts that
the
has to get
majesty
it,
dress is burdensome
not
to me.
you.
If you absolutely insist. Until you deign to acquiesce, Lady Melia will have to suffice.
So kind, Sir Gelgar.
Make no mention of it, Lady Melia.
Sir Gelgar, we really need to get to Alcamoth, no matter what.
Ah yes, I have heard your exchange with Maxis. Hindering the Empress's triumph. A narrow-minded fool if ever there was one.
Haha. I must have missed it while Oddish was prattling on. But
To begin the
About
authentication
boats.
process, one
he's
must
even
raise
too
their
serious
hand to be
about playing
transported.
Valheim when we're not playing
The device is
Valheim.
configured
Can't
in
take it.
such a way that
Gotta
only
get
some of
Ashlyn
the
in there
high
so
NTA
she-
in
so
this
someone
land
else can do
and
the load,
Imperial
other than
family
me.
May pass. Hence, Lady Melia should not have the slightest issue activating it.
He's using
A
us.
similar mechanism to the tombs, then.
That's our ticket
Boats
into
and
Alcamoth.
hoes.
Yes.
I was thinking of that same thing because I was listening to a D&D podcast about stoats and voles, and I was like, stoats and
Not at all.
voles.
I am but a humble servant in Lady Melia's employ.
Then why are you wearing dark clothes
If it
of
not
the
displease
evil?
my ladyship too grossly, may I offer you my companionship on your journey?
Sexy.
I have a modicum of skill with the blade. Please rest assured.
I appreciate the offer, but must refuse. We do not lack for strength.
Indeed. A great shame.
Plus, you seem lame.
Should the need arise, I shall remain ready to serve.
Should I kill
Certainly.
one of your companions so I can come along?
By the way, Sir Galgar, this outpost appears to consist of naught but soldiers. Where might all the other refugees reside?
They dwell beyond the Grandel ramparts, which lie below this point.
They live at a remove from you, then?
Yes, because of the Machina who live there.
What do you mean?
Might you have forgotten? When the war broke out, it was the Machina's treachery that lit the fuse. Were it not for them, we needn't have lost our brethren and our home.
You couldn't stand the Machina and thus moved away?
Precisely.
But the war is concluded, Sir Gelgar.
Yeah, we're supposed to be all friends now, dude.
Some simply cannot let go so easily.
Melia, shall we go see for ourselves?
Ah, yes.
Why
Very
can't we be friends?
Sir Gelgar, we will take our leave of you now.
Do please take care of yourselves. You'll find passage to the capital through the Cragmore Caverns.
Sir Gelgar, thanks for this.
See friend later.
See friend
Please be
later.
extra careful of self.
The same to you all.
I'll kill those dastardly children of Ricky. You can buy weapons at shops. Yeah. Yeah. I am Lord. What? Whatever shall I do? Hello there. Specialized implements. Give it a good whack. Look, it's a first-person adventure now. Caranel. Whoa! Ricky Jr., how did you learn that? Zoop. I like how it's first person, but I suddenly become short. Anime people are drawn way too attractively. It's not fair. Look how his camera's in his crotch. Clearly the most important anatomical feature. It is the most camera-like appendage of the male body, besides the eyes. Just reinforcing the pick isn't likely to improve the yield in practice. Okay, so now we can harvest stuff. Where did she go? Cool. HP up. Art seal. It's got kinks. You missed that dialogue. Gwyneth Paltrow. Paltrow.
Huh?
It disabled my drain punch. Kino wanted to ask too. Plump wild grass. Sounds like a bard's name. Yeah, yeah. It's just a fetch quest. Just tell me what I have to do. It's just Ricky's voice. Kino's actual voice is much nicer. Ah!
Hi there.
Hi there. Oh, this is what she already has, right? Oh, this is way better. Yeah, I'm definitely getting this. Brave cap. Oh, I don't have any money left. Ability patch? Alright, guys. This is fun and all, but I'm starving, and I'm going to take a break right now. It's been a long day anyway. Thank you all for being here. I'll be back tomorrow for another shorter stream probably, but we'll do some on the weekend as well. Hi, Starving. I'm Ash. You're banned. You're banned. All of you are banned. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you, everyone. I will talk to you later. Wait, before we go, let's raid out. Let's raid out to someone special. Who's streaming right now? Who's streaming right now? Weapons, armor. Weapons. Heavens. Sonic Robo Blast carts? That sounds funny. Oh, Kitty Mecha's playing Mario Kart Deluxe. Let's go to Lumi doing crystal shards. It's Lumi. Let's do that. Raid channel. It's Lumi. Start raid. I'm banning you, Ashlyn. I'm unbannable. Alright, guys. Have a good night. Tomorrow's cheat day. Let's all eat yummy foods together. Bye-bye.